So you think you hate Islam and Muslims. What is it you really hate? They've got all these freedoms. Well, if Muslims have got a bunch of freedoms, who gave them the freedoms? If they're in a government, let's say Britain or Denmark or America, who gave them the freedoms they have? And are they Muslim freedoms, or are they freedoms that we all have? A Muslim has the same freedoms that a Christian has, the same freedoms that an atheist has, the same freedoms that a homosexual has. And it's less about Islam and more about a cultural difference. So we're trying to usher this community, not all Muslims, but a portion of a community that happens to be Muslims, into the modern world, where we're less likely to execute somebody out in the street, although that still does happen in the modern world. I don't like the way Muslims treat their women. So we're going to kill all the Muslims. And we're going to kill all the women and children. You know, and so much hypocrisy. So you don't like the Muslims because they're so backward. Yet, these Muslims that you hate that are backward, the only way to get rid of them is to be more backward than you claim they are. You want to ban their holy book. Book banning is something we're against. So every time you want to take away freedoms from a Muslim, you're taking them away from yourself. You can't ban the Quran, because then we'd have to ban the Bible. Then we'd have to ban other books. And that's how you start this whole wave of us going back to old school, back to the Stone Age. Take the Muslims and shun them. How do you shun a culture? They're already shunned. They're already totally shunned. So a lot of people tell me they don't like my technique of dealing with Muslims. They want to be a firm hand. What's your technique? Come on, not something crazy like kill them all or shun them or ban their book. Give me a logical technique that you think would help stop the Muslim menace. Something logical. I want to hear. It'd be interesting to hear what someone who wants to stop the Muslim menace, how they would go about it. Now let's think logically. And you got to follow within the rules of a constitution of a modern day society. So how would a modern day society wanting to get rid of Islam, what would you do?